Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. Today I'm driving the Mahindra XUV 300. Well, this is a BS6 compliant vehicle. Now, straight away, let's get to the headlights of the vehicle. You get a sort of Z kind of, LED DRLs. You get a projector halogen headlights. Those are the turn indicators. And the fog lamps are pretty much halogen. These are under lights placed over here. You get chrome grille right up front with a gloss black finish as well. Well, this is how the turn indicators look. You get front parking sensors too for this vehicle, which is a premium touch for the vehicle. Now, coming to the sides, it looks so good. It's written test drive XUV 300, set the roads on fire, because this car has got a lot of amount of punch on offer. Well, let me quickly open the engine bay of this vehicle. That's a 1.2 liter petrol engine which produces 110 horsepower and 200 Newton meters of torque. Well, the profile and the black cladding with the gloss black roof rails adds beauty to the car. It's so massive, it's so big, it's so beautifully done. Well, you get a sort of black cladding over here. These rims look kind of nice. These are dual tone alloys which look so good. That's the disc brake of the vehicle. Well, the tire size happens to be 215, 55 or 17 wheels. Well, for the rear too, you get disc brakes, which is a nice touch because this vehicle has got a lots of amounts of power and punch to it. Well, you get request sensors on the driver's side door. Well, coming to the rear, that's the antenna. You get defogger lines, you get a rear wiper too. That's a reverse parking camera. You get 4 parking sensors, and that's a kind of skid bumper. Well, yes, that's the exhaust of the vehicle. Well, no fake stuff happening over here. Well, these tail lights look really good. These are really well done. It's so nice to use. Well, these are the turn indicators. This is the W8 top trim petrol variant we are driving. XUV 300 written right over there. Let's quickly get into the rear side door. That's a fuel tank wherein you have to fill the fuel. You get leather treatment on the doors as well. Gets a lot of gloss black finish and lots of chrome. Well, you can easily fit a 1 liter water bottle over here. Well, let's quickly get into the seats. Well, seats are pretty much comfortable. Headroom is decent. Under thigh support could have been better, but no large humps so that 3 people can easily sit in this vehicle. You don't get scooped out seat backs, but you get a hard plastic top. I don't know for what reason. You get magazine holders or probably any magazine to keep stuff here. Well, over here you get 3 adjustable headrests and a center armrest. Okay, a bit of a task. Yes, you get a center armrest with twin cup holders too, which kind of feels nice. You get ISOFIX child seat mounts too. Well, the cabin feels nice and decent. You have grab handles over here. You get a hook over here. In total, you get 3 handles with 2 hooks. This car has got 7 airbags as standard. Well, these are the lights. Well, let me quickly get into the boot of the vehicle. I'll quickly show you the boot. Well, the boot isn't large enough. The boot space happens to be 257 liters. Well, that's a warning triangle, and beneath it is a space saver tire. Well, and I guess that's an alloy. No, that's not an alloy. Apollo tires have been given. A bit of a struggle searching for the the tire size. So well, let me just quickly open this. Oh my god, where are you, hidden tire size? Yes, the tire size happens to be 205/65 or 16 wheels with a steel rim. Obviously, you don't expect a full size space tire over in the rear because space is pretty much compact in this vehicle. Well, the seats can be inclined. 60-40 splits can be done in order to carry probably a smaller Mahindra car. That's how it's done. Well, let's quickly get into the driver's side door. You get passive entry. Well, doors open pretty much large and wide. These are the ORVM controls. These are the power window controls. You get leather treatment here too. Dual tone dashboards adds beauty to the car. Well, that's to open up the hood. You get manually adjustable driver's seat. Well, that's a traction control system. This is the engine start stop. This is the front parking sensors. This is the headlight leveler. Let's get into the vehicle. Seats are pretty much comfortable and nice. It's decent to use too. Well, it's so comfortable over here. Well, that's a cluster of the vehicle. You get a tachometer on the left, small MID in the center, and a speedometer on the right. This is the steering wheel of the vehicle. Leather wrap adds beauty to it. You get ambient lighting for the cluster too. Those are the ORVMs. You get an inside rear view mirror which is auto dim. You get a sunroof too in this vehicle, which brings in a lot of airy feeling into the vehicle. Let's just closely shut it up. Well, you get a mirror with a light over here, and here too you get a mirror with a light. You got lots of storage space over here too. Well, this is a kind of very sleek system you get here. You get EcoSense, which means it tells you exactly the driving capability or the driving range what you are doing. This is the dual tone automatic climate control system, which is kind of nice. There is space to keep stuff here. This is a 6-speed manual gearbox. You get a center armrest. You get space to keep stuff here too. Well, how is it to drive? Let's get driving. Before driving, urge everyone to fasten your seatbelts, check for all the doors to be locked. Safety is a must. Please don't try to imitate. Now let's get driving. I forgot to show you one thing. This vehicle has got a reverse parking camera. Well, which get guidelines and which are adaptive, and you can even select what type of park you are actually expecting from. Is it a parallel park or it's an angular park? Well, you get a magnifying sign over here to zoom in for better parking experience. Now let's get driving. Into the first gear, handbrake down, traction control system turned off. Let's get going a bit slow. Let's stop it. Traction control is already turned off. Into the first gear. Revving the motor, revs till 4000 RPM. A lot of wheel spin, a lot of punch over here too. We are already into 6000 RPM. It's making easily 60 kilometers per hour. Well, that's a seatbelt warning sign which we are doing. Well, in the MID unit, you get a lot of information on offer. You get trip information, average speed, and even the driving time, which kind of feels nice. You get a temperature meter in the center MID unit, and the motor feels quite punchy and nice. It's comfortable to drive. It's not the hard though. The steering feels very light, and even the system has got even a steering mode selector, which changes from your driving style and style. Well, now we are already in comfort mode, and I can sense some amount of force on the steering wheel. Once it's into the other modes like normal mode, it's much more lighter because it's basically the electronic steering wheel which makes the stability or the amount of feedback to get from the basically to get the amount of feedback from the car while you are driving. Well, it's so comfortable to drive, but there is certain amount of lag over here, a turbo lag basically. It's not a turbo engine, but even the 1.2 liter engine hasn't that power much to pull up the engine, and even in the farthest gear there is a minute lag which makes it a bit slow to drag the vehicle or get into the farther speeds and something like that. Overall, the performance of the car feels pretty much nice and decent. There is good amount of comfort to it. Well, as I already told you, this car gets 7 airbags as standard, and it also gets ESP, anti-rollover prevention. It gets ABS with EBD, and it also gets engine immobilizer. Well, this car also has a lot of multiple features, and with the sunroof too, it adds beauty to the car. It's such a kind of luxury feel to the car while you're driving, or even you're chauffeur driven or something like that. Brings in a lot of airy feeling into the vehicle. Yes, it's so much fun to drive. It's so comfortable to drive, and it's a fun car to drive. Okay guys, I'll be back with another vlog. Take care, see you soon, bye.